What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and I am here with my beautiful girlfriend, Molly.
Hello!
And this is going to be our Let's Play of the Henry Stickmin collection. More specifically, each one is going to be its own separate LP, because this is a game collection. And we will be starting with our Let's Play of the prologue, Breaking the Bank.
The art style is very familiar.
Oh, thank God there is actually a full screen. There is actually a full screen. So, So there are 5 fails, 4 achievements, and a total of 5 bios, but we get one for free in Breaking the Bank. Now, a bit of forewarning. The Henry Stickmin collection on Steam has been known to kind of crash at times. Like stability, it's not the most stable game. I don't know if they fixed it or not since release. I assume they did, or at least I hope they did.
Did you check for an update?
No, I didn't think about it. Oh well. Too late now.
Oh, good.
So,
just probably doesn't crash.
So, this is going to be Let's Play of Breaking the Bank. There's really only going to be one episode of Breaking the Bank specifically. We will unlock the others as we beat the other games, and on each game we are aiming to get every single fail. At the very least. Not sure about getting every single bio or achievement, but we are aiming for at least every fail.
Okay.
Because these fails are entertaining. And this series started off as a Flash game series. Back when Adobe Flash was still around. So, when they made this collection, there were some changes to like some of the animations and fails to be less copyright infringing, in lack of a better term. And this game is riddled with like references and Easter eggs and nods and mentions to other games and medias and stuff like that. So let's see if you can point any of them out, babe.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty good with my pop culture, so I guess.
Now, the Henry Stickmin collection, we play as our stick figure protagonist here, Henry Stickmin, as he basically goes on a bunch of misadventures and even commits various acts of theft, such as breaking into a bank and trying to steal the loot of said bank.
Yeah.
Now, I actually don't remember all of the proper solutions to all of each of the different scenarios across all the games, but this is one I do remember. There is only one correct way for Henry to get into the bank. All the rest of these are fails.
Okay.
And it is
Can I guess?
You can guess. All the decisions you are going to make in this Henry Stickmin collection, like LP series, is going to be entirely on you. If we get a successful one, great, we'll move on. But we will be coming back to gain the fails.
Okay. Can I start now, or?
Yeah, you can start whenever.
Okay. Well, definitely not the wrecking ball or the teleporter. That's too obvious. Definitely, well, the disguise can help at some point. Definitely not the laser. That's not convenient.
Just so you know, don't try to throw into any sort of realism or logic. And just so you know, don't bother trying to throw in any sort of reason or logic behind this. This game does not take itself seriously at all.
I say shovel.
The shovel.
Okay. Shovel. Shovel. Yeah.
Fail. Never dig straight down. So, there were 2 video game references in that one.
Okay.
Did you? They're pretty much right in front of your face, so
Can I try again?
you can retry.
Or
So, by the way, what references did you get from the shovel? There were 2. They were both from video games.
um, quite sure.
Well,
To be honest.
the first one that shows
Okay.
the first one that showed up for
Try the wrecking ball this time.
Okay, so before we get to the wrecking ball, the first
Oh,
a little bit more about the shovel.
one of them. I think with him showing the shovel, that was from Zelda.
That is correct. That one was Zelda. The second one was on the fail screen.
Okay. We'll try the wrecking ball.
Before we get to the wrecking ball, there is a little bit of something I do want to talk about with the shovel. For starters, that second reference I mentioned, that video game reference, the fail said never dig straight down.
Yeah.
That is rule number 1 of Minecraft. That was a Minecraft reference. On top of that,
Well, I don't play Minecraft.
Yeah, she's not a fan of Minecraft. She thinks it's boring. There was
Yes,
also...
it is. It's boring. I have to sit there and watch my friend play it for like 3.5 hours, and I said, nope, I want to play a game. I'm bored with this. Let's move on. I'm more action-packed. My games are action-packed.
The shovel itself was also one of the changes to the Flash version. In the Flash version, the jingle that played for the shovel was the actual item get jingle you would get from like a large chest from The Legend of Zelda. They obviously changed the jingle to make it sound Zelda-ish, but not actually be Zelda.
A bit.
Because Nintendo. Another change was how he failed. In this version, you saw him basically punch a gas line, light a lighter to see what was written on the pipe, and explode. In the Flash version, he would dig straight down into a subway tunnel and get run over by a train. What? Next is your other option, the wrecking ball. This was another one that was changed.
Oh no, please don't let this be terrible.
Fail. There's no construction schedule for today.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it. Oh.
So there was no references in this one. So in this one, basically what, as you saw...
except for the wrecking balls. To me, it reminds me of the wrecking ball song dubbed by Miley Cyrus.
Nah, he didn't even get to swing it. I don't really think there was really any references in this one personally. But in this version, how it fails was also changed for a completely different reason. Not for like copyright or anything like that. In this version, we see that before he was even able to swing, one of the security guards notices and tells him to beat it. Tells him to literally leave. Because, I don't think they would appreciate a wrecking ball going through their wall.
Okay,
Can't possibly imagine why. In the original Flash version, this was changed. This was different. He actually would get to swing, and the guards were completely oblivious to the wrecking ball. He completely misses the wall, goes up and over, and crushes the cab with him inside. So that was 2 fails. The shovel and the wrecking ball were not the solution. We have the laser, explosives, teleporter, and disguise left.
Okay, we'll take the disguise this time.
The disguise?
The disguise, yeah.
Eh? How did we lose one? I think we should throw it in the back, just to be safe. You ever wonder why there's a bank out here? Well, I think it's supposed to be like more of a vault, you know? Oh, that makes sense.
Oh my gosh, it reminds me of that game that I used to play ages ago. Ouch.
Freeze! Don't move!
What you chose was the right option.
Yay.
So, hey, we managed to beat breaking the bank. So that leaves us with 3 fails. The lasers, explosives, and the teleporter. Which one do you want to see first?
We'll try the teleporter.
Oh, the teleporter. Get used to seeing this one, babe. This one's a staple.
Okay. It got stuck on the wall.
It's emergent technology. I'm sure it'll get better. Now we have the laser and the explosives.
Oh, okay, the explosive. Why not? Go out with a bang. Oh, your choice is... It's harder than one of us.
Handle with care. Okay, so I think if memory serves, this was another one that was changed. As you saw in this one, basically what happens, he was setting up the explosives, drops one, and kaboom. That's why you handle explosives with care. In the original Flash game, he actually would set up explosives and prime them and the whole thing and actually get, clear. And it's one of those, plunger explosives that you would see, in Looney Tunes and other cartoons, right? He pulls down the plunger, the explosives don't go off.
Oh, God.
He wonders what the hell happened and walks up while those explosives are still alive, and then they explode with him at ground zero.
Oh, dear.
So, take away from that, don't go anywhere near live explosives. If they don't go off, let the professionals handle it. Because they could be duds, or it could just be a delayed reaction. You really don't want it to be the latter.
Okay, so the obvious choice left is laser.
Yep.
It got flattened.
Open sesame!
You failed it though.
But with that is breaking the bank done already. So the next time What do you think? Good first impression? Because this is what you have to expect from Henry Stickmin.
I like the comedy. It's old school comedy. I like it. It's funny. It's like something like I mean, kids can play it. I mean, it's very simple. It's very self-explanatory. But just seeing the stick figure just end up in stupid situations, it's just funny. It's just so obvious. It's an easy. To me, it's a very easy game. I think it's this. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. To me, this game can be very easy for particularly younger gamers to get into. It's simple thing, and there's no right or wrong in doing anything. So, that's funny. It's funny if you're into flat flick comedy.
Yeah, like, this is very much a slapstick comedy lover's game. And the reason why this was so simple is because this series started off as a Flash series, where you could just, back in the day, just open your web browser, go to, like, Newgrounds or whatever, or wherever you went to play Flash games, and just play these games for free. They were short, they were simple, and it was honestly the only way to play an indie game back in the day.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I remember playing some Sonic Flash games on the computer when everything was still on dial-up.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm old school.
So the next time that that is our Let's Play of Breaking the Bank. The next time we tackle the Henry Stickmin collection, we are going to be entering the second chapter in Henry's story. Escaping the prison.
That's gonna be good.
And in Escaping the Prison, they literally took what Breaking the Bank did and expanded on it. So, like I said, as these games go on, this is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But the general premise and gameplay is going to largely be the same. We will.
Well, they are, they're short games, so that's fine with me.
Yeah. These are very short games, but these later ones are definitely going to require multiple episodes.
Fair enough.
I'm
looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, this is a blast. We will see you all in the next Let's Play. Bye.
Bye-bye.
A future vocal strike here. So, as I will mention in Escaping the Prison when we recorded that, I went off screen and gotten the final achievement, which I explained how to get in Breaking the Bank, or not Breaking the Bank, in Escaping the Prison. And I also went ahead and got all the bios off screen, so got an achievement for that. So I very much kind of like these types of things. Like, I actually do like, Mass Effect Codex entries. I like the Pokedex entries. I kind of like bios and information like that. So, once one of these Henry Stickmin games are finished, at the end of the final episode of that playthrough, which for both Breaking the Bank and Escaping the Prison is going to be just one video. Yeah, that's how short these ended up being. I will be reading through that game's bio. So in this case, this is going to be Breaking the Bank. And it shouldn't take long. There's only 5. I have still yet to get the bios for Escaping the Prison. And there are 38 of those. So that's going to take a bit more doing. So, without further ado, let's get to the bios. Henry Stickmin. He's short on cash, so it's time to get some. Not to be confused with Henry Stickman. Let's get rid of that. Chad Hansen. Fresh out of college. Guarding a bank sounds awesome. Unfortunately, this job happens to be in the middle of nowhere. Not really sure what this means. I guess this is supposed to be kind of like rarity, since they're designed to like cards. Philly Collin. Philly's been working at a guard at this bank vault for 5 years now. He loves the badass look of the uniform. Ted McAdams. The driver of the bank truck. He and Winston have been partners for many years. Ted has always been the driver. And Winston Davis. He always rides shotgun in the bank truck. He prefers looking at the scenery rather than focusing on the road. Which is probably why his partner drives. So with all that now done, you know, something short and sweet, something neat. Show a little bit more love to detail and the lore of Henry Stickmin. Although I use the term lore very loosely. So, now, for real, Molly and I will see you next time we tackle the Henry Stickmin collection, which is going to be Escaping the Prison, which should come out fairly soon, so look out for that. Bye.